If you would have asked me just 2 weeks ago whether or not I was going to be going after a pair of these Cherry 13s, I would have told you, I'm not really pressed. But seeing these in hand, I may just have to reconsider. What is going on, everybody? How is everyone out there feeling? Talk to me. How are my peoples doing on this fine Monday? I hope everyone is doing and feeling well. It's always good vibes, y'all. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say it, because by now y'all should know it's positive vibrations always, spreading the love to everybody out there watching. But yes, y'all, today we are going to be taking an early look at the Air Jordan 13 Cherries that is going to be releasing March 14th. That is this upcoming Saturday. And with this sneaker, y'all, I say it all the time. I say how looking at the pictures of the sneaker online or wherever you look at the shoe, it's one thing. Like, most of the time you get a general idea about whether or not you're gonna want to buy a shoe, but seeing a sneaker in person will really put the cherry on top. And that is exactly what happened with these Cherry 13s. I've seen the pictures. I understand the shoe is a classic and everything. I know, y'all. I know. Very clean shoe. But in my mind, I was telling myself, we'll see closer to the release whether or not I'm going to get a pair, because I really was impressed. And then I stopped by corporate, got to see the shoe in hand, and I'm telling y'all, this shoe is fire. Like, super clean sneaker for sure. Shout out to corporate for allowing me to do and bring you all an early look at this sneaker. Go ahead and give them a follow on Instagram, as they do post all the updates regarding their sneaker releases and clothing and just everything that they have going on, community events. They post everything on their Instagram, so stay updated and get locked in with corporate. I will be sure to put the link to their Instagram in the description below, so all you will have to do is go to the description, hit that link, and it'll take you straight to their Instagram page. Go ahead and give them a follow. That is family, y'all. But yes, everyone, if you do like this kind of content, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up on this video. And if this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome everybody. Welcome to the channel. Go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button for your girl. And make sure, more important than anything, y'all, those bell notifications are on go, so you will get notified whenever your girl does drop a new video. But I know y'all came here for this sneaker, so without further ado, y'all, let's get into the shoe. Like I said, this early look at this shoe is being brought to y'all by corporate, so I do got my corporate bag. Corporate got them. You already know the good vibes. Yep. Let me go ahead and take these on out the bag. All right. Here is our official shoebox for our Cherry 13s. I'm pretty sure mostly all of the Jordan 13 sneakers come in this box, but don't quote me on that, because it's been so long, or it's been a while since I bought a pair of 13, so I can't tell you for sure. But in my mind, for some reason, I feel like most of the Jordan 13s that I've purchased have come in this box. But yes, nothing too crazy. I'll go ahead and read off the tag for you all. So the tag does read Air Jordan 13 Retro, and the colorway does read white/black and true red. Alright, and this sneaker is going to be retailing for a cool $215. But yes, everyone, let's go ahead and get into the shoes. Alright, got our white shoe paper, nothing too crazy, keeping it short and sweet. I know that's right. I know that is right. They're nice, y'all. These is nice. And here we have them, y'all. Air Jordan 13 Cherry True Reds. I'm gonna give y'all a good look at the sneaker. So starting off with my first impressions on this sneaker, I pretty much told y'all my kind of like thought process prior to seeing this shoe in hand, and I really wasn't like super pressed to buy this sneaker. I can't even tell y'all why. I think it may be because I feel like I have most of the Jordan 13, the OG colorways, with a couple newer colorways to the silhouette. So I feel like I'm pretty like content with what I do have in my collection, so I don't feel like I absolutely need these, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, we'll see. But boy, the change of heart is crazy, because like I said, these are just super clean, y'all. And it's funny that I said that I could have potentially passed on this sneaker this time around, because when the last time this sneaker did release was 2017, and in 2017 I passed on the shoe. I know, y'all, I know sometimes I get to tripping, and like I said, and this is only the 4th time since 1998 that this sneaker has released. So that's 98, the first time they released. 2010 will be the 2nd, the 3rd time will be 2017, and 9 years later, here we are today with the 4th time this sneaker is getting released in 2026. And I'm not gonna lie, a 9-year gap is a long time in between sneakers. I mean, every time the shoe re-released, there was a pretty big gap, so there's really no telling when this sneaker is going to release in the future. So while the opportunity is there, I feel like I should probably get this sneaker, just because, like I said, like I feel like there's a lot of shoes in my collection, or a good amount of shoes, that I look at and be like, you know what, these are cool. If I could spend $215 retail on a pair of sneakers that I look back on and I'm like, those are okay, those are cool, then I definitely feel like I should have a classic pair of sneakers like the Cherry 13s. So that's just kind of my thought process at the moment. I've been seeing a lot of people that have been leaving comments say that pretty much for the month of March, like there's a lot of shoes coming out, but a lot of people feel like they only need the Cherry 13s, and honestly, I respect that, because like I said, no matter what the hype is with other shoes, no matter what the sneaker is, period, I stand on this when I say there's nothing like a classic pair of Jordans. And sometimes I get tired of Jordans, because I feel like they just release too many colorways to some silhouettes. I do. I get tired of Jordans sometimes. I love Jordans overall, but again, when it comes to them classic colorways, I just feel like the shoes are unmatched, and this Jordan 13 Cherry is no exception. I do want to, since I'm down here and I got all my shoes with me, I do want to show y'all some of the other classic colorways I do have to the silhouette. So let me go ahead and pull them out, and I'll show y'all what I do have. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I know this video is about the Cherry 13s, but I did want to show y'all some of the OG Jordan 13s that I do have in my collection, starting with the Playoff 13s. Definitely a nice colorway to the shoe. This got the same outsoles as the Bred 13s, if I'm not mistaken, but these are pretty nice. These are pretty nice. Out of the colorways that I do have to the silhouette, this might be my least personal favorite, but the good side is that it's a majority black sneaker, so they shouldn't get too dirty. But let's see what else I got. Here are the He Got Games. I like to refer to them as the She Got Games, but yeah, these are my babies right here. I've always loved this shoe. Just such a clean, crisp sneaker right here, and yeah, these just look good. This is probably my second favorite colorway to the Jordan 13 silhouette, but super fire. Here are the Bred 13s, y'all. Now this shoe for sure won't be easy. Won't be easy to get dirty. Definitely some good material on the shoe as well, and a classic colorway. I've always went back and forth about what shoe I liked more between the Breds and the He Got Games. I feel like a lot of people would say the Breds, but for the most part, when it comes to shoes, I love a clean white sneaker. So if it's not easy, this one is better. And if I have to go back and forth between black and white on a sneaker, then 7 to 8 times out of 10 I'm usually gonna pick the white shoe. But these are still really good though, y'all. I got some good wear out of this sneaker too. They still look really good. These came out a while ago when I was in high school, but yes, my all-time favorite Jordan 13 colorway, the Flint 13s. This sneaker right here is in my top 5 Jordans ever. Like, I absolutely loved this sneaker. I feel like I don't hear this shoe get talked about enough. I don't feel like this sneaker right here gets the love that it does deserve, and it don't even matter because I don't need nobody else's opinion on this sneaker. These are it. I've always really loved this shoe. Like, these have always been fire to me for as long as I can remember. I feel like I was like 9 or 10 years old and I seen my pops with a pair of these back in the day. I remember looking at them like, those are really nice. So I've always, for as long as I can remember, yeah, I've always had a lot of love for the Flint 13s. Definitely a top tier sneaker. Looking at all of my classic 13 colorways, it only feels right to add this to the collection. But we shall see, y'all. Nothing is set in stone just yet, but I'm leaning more towards I'm going to purchase the sneaker. But again, once we get to like Friday, Saturday, then I'll know for sure. But when it comes to the Jordan 13s, one of my favorite details on the sneaker is that hologram. To me, that's always been such a cool feature to add to the Jordan 13. I feel like a lot of the Jordan sneakers have their like signature detail that kind of make the sneaker what it is. For instance, you got the Jordan 3s, the elephant print, absolutely iconic. Like that, the Jordan 3 would not be the Jordan 3 without the elephant print. You got the Jordan 11s, with that signature patent leather. Like, that just puts the sneaker way over the top. Classics. And again, you know, the Jordan 13, for me, it's the hologram that's gonna do it every single time. Just fire, y'all. But yes, everyone, this is definitely a 10 out of 10 for your girl. That is pretty much a no-brainer. Didn't have to put too much thought into that, but yeah, it's just a very nice pair of sneakers overall. Like I said, y'all, it's just nothing like a classic pair of Jordans. But I know everyone out there feels how they feel about this sneaker, so let me know in the comment section who all is going to be going after a pair of these 13s. Are we copping, y'all? Or are we gonna sit this one out and wait for the next sneaker release? Because we still have plenty of heat coming in the month of March. We're like, what is this? What's today? Let me look at my phone. Today is the 9th, so yeah, we still have a good amount of sneakers dropping, but this is definitely one of those ones for sure. I think this is gonna be a pretty big release. But yes, y'all just be sure to let your girl know what we are doing with this release. But I'm definitely not here to take up too much of y'all time. Before I did go, I did want to thank each and every one of you who took the time out of your day to tune into the video and show your girl some love. I greatly appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate all the people who have supported me from day one, somewhere in the middle, and for all the newcomers, I appreciate you all as well. Definitely be sure to have those bell notifications on go, because we coming with that heat, y'all. We are coming with that heat. I have plenty more content coming your way and soon. And also be sure to follow your girl on Instagram, as I do post more content related to the channel on that social media platform as well. But yes, everyone, I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. Be on the lookout for the next video, and I'll see y'all soon. It is your girl, Chantal Real, and we out.